All right, so we are going to get into it. This is Innova or X-Men, to reiterate. Let's get started. Up first on the tee, we have Chris. Then he's going to be followed by Pat and Greg as far as their answers. Let's get off to hole number one. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do it, Daddy.
Fantastic. All right.
Ready.
Chris, Viper, V-I-P-E-R, Viper. Is that a disc? Is that an X-Men, or is it both? And keep in mind, everything is either Innova or an X-Man. So it's all Innova discs.
Is it villains too? Or is it just superheroes?
It's just X-Men.
Like
So
the good guys?
X-Men
I think I have to
universe,
go just
or
Innova
is Magneto an X-Men?
No.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, he's not. Okay.
What do you mean?
I'm just-
Also, just like heroes?
Yes, that's okay.
Correct.
We got it.
Just members of the X-Men.
Gotcha.
Ooh, damn.
Hate?
We're
Alright.
gonna get a lot of hate from this, fellas. I think I'm gonna get a lot of hate.
Oh, yeah. All the Marvel nerds are going to pour shit down
Yep.
our throats.
Yep.
I'd say I'd do it in a Nova disc. That's what I say.
All right, Pat.
Yeah. I'm gonna just say just disc 2, just Innova.
Mm.
Saying the Viper is just an Innova disc. Greg.
I feel like I want to just be different. So I'm gonna say
Everybody
it's
wants
both.
to be different.
I'm gonna say it's both.
All right. Greg's going with both. You guys have any reasoning behind that, or are you just going with your gut?
I
Yeah,
don't
just
know
the
enough
gut.
about Innova or X-Men to be able to confidently say, so I just kind of guessed.
All right, fair enough. All right, it is in
Yes,
fact just
yes.
a disc.
Let's
So
go.
Chris and Pat coming through with a point with this 1 point here. It is a 6-speed 4-glide, 1 turn. That's a positive 1 turn, and a 5 fade. Thing is a meat hook of a fairway driver
Ooh,
at a 6-speed. Okay.
it's a
So-
grenade.
Again, yeah. So again, we have Pat and Chris at 1 and Greg at 0 heading into hole 2. Chris, you still got the tee. Pat, you're up second, and Greg, you are still in the third spot.
Always.
Sunfire. 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 Sunfire.
Sunfire.
You don't
X-Men.
get caught up
I
in
think I'm pretty sure I
Sunfire.
actually know this one.
Okay, so so you are saying
I'm saying
just an
X-Men.
X-Man. Okay. Pat?
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, woman, but yes.
Sunfire.
Is it a disc?
Well, there's already
What do you
like a
think,
fire bad guy. I'm gonna say just disc again, like just an Innova disc.
Whoa.
Okay.
Because I know
Greg?
that there's
Okay.
there's a bad guy that controls fire. So why is there a good guy too? That seems repetitive.
That's
I don't know.
Pyro, isn't
We'll
it?
have to wait and find out.
Pyro, yeah.
Oof.
I don't know. What do you think, Greg?
Oof. Oof, size large.
Super size.
I think it's an X-Men only.
All right, so I've got Chris with X-Man, Pat with Disc, and Greg with X-Man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's find out.
That's a wham.
No.
It is, in fact, just an
Oh,
X-Men.
it's not a whammies.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It is.
He's got an X on his face.
He does.
It's a fellow. He does have an X on his face.
Dude, he should be our
So
mascot.
his superpower, just in case you guys would like to know, is he's able to absorb solar radiation and manipulate it. So that is Sunfire's powers there. So
Arch
we
nemesis
have
He just tans all
Cloud.
day and he gets super strong.
correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
This is a beach
we
boy.
have Chris. Chris is 1 up on everybody else, and Pat and Greg are all square. So Chris has got 2, Pat's got 1, and Greg's got 1. Heading into hole 3 here, fellas.
Coming back.
Heading into hole 3. Thunderbird. Thunderbird, Chris, you're still on the tee.
I know for a fact that that's an Innova disc, but is it an
No.
X-Man or Whammons too?
No. I don't know.
I definitely know it's not Innova.
Yeah, I say
trying-
both.
He's trying
So,
to throw you off
Chris-
with that.
Chris is going both. All right, Pat.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
I'm going
I'm gonna
both.
go both too. Yeah, I'll go both as well.
Okay. All right, Greg.
I'm gonna go both. I think Thunderbird's an X-Man.
Are you standing by that it's not Innova? It's not Innova.
No, absolutely not. No, come on. I have two
No.
Thunderbirds in my bag right now. They're great. I love it.
All right, so all three of you are going both across the board. So it is in fact both.
Yeah,
The
Oh
Thunderbird.
yeah.
The Thunderbird
that's
is
Apache Chief.
the Thunderbird is a 9-speed, 5-glide, 0-turn, and 2-fade. Depending on your definition of a fairway driver, it's either a fairway driver or a control driver. And Thunderbird, the X-Man, has super strength and regenerative abilities. So that is the X-Man named Thunderbird. I believe he came out in the 70s. If you can't tell by his attire,
He's
I think
got
he was
tassels.
added to the. Yeah, he was added to the team
Yeah.
in the 70s. So.
That fringe game though.
Yeah, it's hot.
Oh, man. All
That
right.
haircut, though.
All right.
Yeah, bro.
That's
The
my
middle
next
part.
Halloween costume. I know that.
Thunderbird.
All right. So, again, same score. So we've got Chris up 1, and Pat and Greg are all square at 2. So we are heading into hole 4. Chris, it's still your box, and then Pat and Greg. Here we go. Atlas. ATLAS, Atlas.
Oh man, I think. Oh man, I don't know if this is a disc or not. I say X-Man.
Okay. Pat?
Yeah,
X-Men.
I think it's a
Whatever.
disc, but
Yep.
it's not Innova. So I'm gonna say just X-Man
Okay.
or
Greg?
Woman.
What? I'm trying to think what manufacturer it is. Is it?
The game is Innova or X-Man.
Okay. All right. Fine. X-Man.
You're saying just X-Man?
Yeah. I want to say it's like MVP.
We're
or
going
something
triple
like
X. Triple X across the
that.
board.
Ooh.
Y'all are wrong. It's
Oh.
just
Damn.
a disc.
Oh,
Oh, snap. Okay.
Man,
I was
I
so
thought it was
excited.
that stings.
I thought it was a
That was
different manufacturer. I thought it was MVP or
No,
something.
me
it's
too. Me
well,
too.
I can see why you would think that.
So,
It's overmolded. It's overmolded like MVP and Axiom,
Yeah.
but it is one of Innova's. I think it was actually their first overmold. My wife loves this. This is her favorite mid-range. It's a 5-speed, 4-glide, 0-turn, 1-fade. Very straight, very reliable. It's a good disc. Feels kind of funny. Looks like a toy, but it flies really well. So we are. I'm kind of baffled by that. I mean, I did put that one in there because I
Wow.
thought it might stump you, but
That's a
I'm
dirty,
baffled that
dirty
nobody
trick
got
you
it.
just pulled on
Hey
us,
man,
John.
hey! It's the nature of the game. Innova
Hey,
or
did-
X-Man? Come on now.
Did I tell you guys who my favorite
Yeah.
X-Man
Well,
is?
if there are any Marvel fans listening, please forgive us.
No,
Yeah.
don't forgive us.
You wanna-
Give us hate. We feed on hate. And plus, give us a
Leave a
like and
comment.
subscribe.
Yeah, I was always more of a DC fan anyway, so take that.
You can hate us by liking this video. I'm sorry, this podcast.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe if you hate us.
That's right.
Heading into hole 5, we have Chris up 1, and Pat and Greg are still at 2, so they're all square at 2. Our next category is cable,
Ooh.
and it's still Chris's T.
Oh, that's definitely an X-Man. 100% final answer.
Pat?
I know he's not good though. So if he's not in the X-Men, if he's fighting the X-Men, man. But like I know sometimes people like sway back and forth from being good and bad within the comics, so our graphic novels, if we will.
Sound reasoning. What's your answer?
So I'll just go X-Man then.
Okay.
We're going
Greg?
with Triple X, baby.
Oh, our second triple X in a row. Second triple X in a row. Here we
I
go.
see those eyebrows, Pat.
Let's find it. Let's find it. Here we go. Just
There
an
he
X-Man.
is. There he
Indeed.
is.
Both. Okay. Whew.
He is,
Yes.
according to Wikipedia and or Google, he is telepathic and has telekinetic powers. He is also super strong. I don't know that you would classify him as like superhuman strength, but he is very strong, yoked individual. So
What is that outside thigh muscle, bro? How do you get that?
I think those are holsters. You talking
Yeah,
about
I think
like
those are clips. Yeah.
I think those are
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Like
just
cargo
Are
pockets.
so
you sure?
swole he's breaking out of his cargo shorts.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got
He's
very
got-
pointy
He's got
hands.
cargo leggings
Well,
on.
yeah, that's what it looked like at first glance. So you can balance a glass of wine on that
We
thing.
we will post the link to the slideshow so everybody can take a look at the pictures of the X-Men that we're looking at.
And then you can also
so-
play with your friends at home.
Yes, and you can absolutely. Good idea. Look at you, full of great ideas. All right, so we're done with hole 5. Chris is still up 1. Pat and Greg are still all square. Heading into hole 6. Chris, it's your box. Archon.
I know there's an X-Man named Archon, or at least I'm fairly certain. Both.
Okay.
I say both.
Both. All right,
Both.
Pat.
Man, I gotta go both too, man.
Ooh, okay. And Greg?
What's the score currently?
We're
Chris
down
is
one
up
to Chris.
1. Yep. You guys are
I
tied.
want to make a difference, and I think like Archon is not on the X-Men, but I want to say disc only.
Ooh.
Going against the grain. All right. Let's find out if Greg
All
has
right.
even
That's how you win
score here.
points.
Yeah. All right, let's find out. It's just a disc.
He did.
It's an
No.
It is an 11
That was
speed.
actually just a clever ploy to take Pat down a stroke because he wins in the event of a tie. So, get wrecked.
Get wrecked.
All right.
Get
So
wrecked.
the Archon is an 11 speed, 5 glide, turn of -2 and a 2 fade. So that's 11-5, -2, 2. It is a distance driver, very similar to the Wraith in my opinion. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to hole number 7. We've got Pat behind 1 stroke, so he's down 1, and Chris and Greg are all square at 4. All right, let's find out. Next one is the Mystere or Mystere. Good luck.
That's an Innova
Are you
disc,
saying like
because
steer
Mystique
like
would be the
bovine or steer
X-Women's.
like adjusting direction of a vehicle?
Stere.
Mystere. And Greg,
Neither.
it is your box, sir.
Oh, dang. I am going to say, is neither an option again? No.
We went over the rules,
Must
but
be-
no,
okay.
neither is not an
Dang
option.
it. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm gonna say X-Men only. X-Men only.
Ooh, X-Man only. Chris?
I say it's an Innova disc because Mystique is an X-Women's, and then I don't know. I got a feeling.
All right, Pat, where are you going?
It's
It's
disc
an Innova
only.
disc.
Disc only. Final
Disc
answer.
only. Okay. All right. Let's find out. It's just a disc.
Yay.
It's just a
Yes.
disc. It is
Let's
an
go.
11 speed, 6
Give me my
glide,
weed
negative
back.
2, 2. Very similar to the Archon. You'll notice that it's very similar flight numbers, just one more glide. It is made by Innova, as all of these are, and it is a distance driver. I thought that one sounded like an X-Man, so I
Apparently
put
it
that
did.
one in there. I'm very happy with the confusion that caused. So, scoring update after hole 7. We are looking at Chris at 5, Pat at 4, and Greg at 4. So we have Chris
Yeah.
up 1, and Pat and Greg are all square heading into hole 8. Chris, it's your box. The next one is Daedalus. Daedalus. Daedalus.
I know for a fact that this is an Innova disc, but is it an X-Man as well? I say both.
He's going both. Let's see, Greg. What are you going with here? Greg, you're going both?
Yes. That wasn't my voice,
Ooh.
but I'm going to say both.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Letting Chris answer for you. I like it. Okay. Pat?
Yeah, I know it's a disc, and so I'm going to say both as well. Stick with the crown.
Keeping the status quo.
I love you, bro.
Wait a
Keeping
minute,
the
wasn't it
status.
my box? Did I screw that up?
What?
No, you're good.
Yeah, it was your box.
Yeah.
It was your box.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's find out.
All right.
It's just the disc.
Oh my god.
It is not
No.
an X-Man. It is a 13-speed driver, 6 glide, -3 turn, and 2 fade. So 13-6, -3 2 distance driver, similar to the Innova Boss, in my opinion. So after hole 8, heading into the last hole on the front 9, we've got Chris up 1, Pat and Greg all square at 4. So we've got 5-4-4 for the boys. Heading into hole 9, Chris, it's still your box. Banshee.
Mm.
Banshee. Banshee.
Oh. That's tough.
It is.
X-Man.
Okay. Greg.
Both.
Okay. Pat.
Yeah, I've seen the Banshee disc, and I know Banshee has like vocal powers in X-Man, so I'm going both.
Okie dokie. Let's find out. So we've got X-Man from Chris, both from Pat and Greg. Let's see. We might have the tables all square here. It's both.
Yeah.
It's both.
Ah.
It's both.
Dang. We have to bring Pat
I
down.
believe the Innova Banshee might be out of production. I could be wrong about that, but I believe it's out of production. But it's a fairway driver, 7 speed, 3 glide, 0 turn, and 3 fade. So it's a pretty overstable fairway driver, I believe akin to the Firebird. And Banshee, the X-Man, has strength, speed, and reflex. I'm sorry. Sonic. He's got a sonic scream, hence his name Banshee, and he's able to channel that into like sound blasts. So his is like sonic scream is what his power is called according to Google. So
And he can
anyway,
glide.
it is. He can glide. Yes. So
Not a power, just really cool.
we have a really cool turn of events here. Now that we're done with the front 9 making the turn, we are all square at 5, boys. So it's a fresh back 9 here. It's anybody's game. I'm stoked.
And you
This
can
is going
pause
great.
here and pick it up later. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, here we go. Heading into hole 10. It is going to be Pat's box since he's our newest to the lead. Pat, Beast, Beast, Beast.
Both.
Okay. Greg
Both.
and Chris.
Both. I know this one for a fact.
So everybody is very confident that this is both.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a
Yep.
single doubt in anybody's mind.
No.
Dude, fool me once.
It's both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh, I love that blue.
Yeah, blue is great.
The Beast is it's like a crystal blue for those of you listening.
That's my favorite.
The Beast is a 10 speed, 5 glide, -2 turn, and a +2 fade. So it's 10, 5, -2, 2. It is a control driver. They're phenomenal. I think most people who started around the time that I did in 2008, 9, 10 probably started with a Beast or an Orc. And then Beast, the X-Man, has super strength, speed, and reflexes. And he is a wonderful shade of blue and fuzzy. So that is absolutely correct. You guys are all on the same page. All square at 6. It's both. All
Did
right.
it
So
Beast have
same.
like a Minotaur stamp on it?
Yes.
The
DX.
DX version of the Beast does have a Minotaur stamp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I can't tell you how many DX Beasts I've found, like 150 gram DX Beasts with no phone number or anything on them. Those are the ones I always end up donating.
The
donating
Walmart
to kids.
special.
Mm-hmm. All right. So heading into hole 11, we're all square at 6. It's going to be the same tee box, or same tee order, I should say. So it's going to be Pat, Greg, Chris. Here we go. Wraith.
Disc only.
Okay. Greg.
Disc.
Ooh, I sense a little bit of unsureness there.
Well, I know it's a disc,
Okay.
but I'm unsure
Okay.
of the X-Men, so
Okay.
I don't want to give Pat a lead.
Chris. Okay. Chris. Playing the long game.
I think it's just a disc. Hold on.
So you're fine. Okay. I'm holding.
Both. I want to say both. I'm gonna say both.
Always going against the mold here. All right, let's find out.
Yeah.
Just a disc, guys. It's just a disc. It's just a disc. In
Ah!
fact, I referenced it earlier for you, you sneaky folk who caught that. But the Wraith is an 11-speed glide 5, turn of -1, and a fade of 3. So we referenced the Archon earlier. This has one more fade than the Archon, so it's a little bit more overstable. It's a great control driver. You know, if you haven't ever thrown the Wraith, I highly recommend it. All right, so we have, yeah, it's great. Pat, have you ever thrown a Wraith?
No, but now that my arm speed's up, I've been throwing like the Ranger from Dynamic. It's a little faster, but it's got the same sort of
Right.
numbers.
What about you, Chris?
I've never thrown a Wraith, but I have thrown a Shrike.
Right. Okay. Might
I don't know
want
if they're
to keep
similar or not.
keep that name in mind. All right, so we have Pat and Greg up 1, and Chris is at 6. So we have 6 to 7 to 7. Pat and Greg up 1, Chris back 1. Here we go. Heading into hole 12. Legion, and it is Pat's box. Pat, Greg, Chris. Legion.
Oh,
Legion. Legion.
But Legion is like more than one person, right? Like the Legion of Doom.
I don't know. I don't know.
The Legion. Okay. I'm going to say just X-Man.
Ooh, I like it. Okay. Greg,
I'm going to say both.
what's your reasoning?
Well, I have no reasoning. Is a gut feeling, really?
Okay. Okay.
It's going to be
You
real
said
weird,
that with a
dude.
British accent.
What?
It sounded like he used a British accent when he said that.
Oh, shit. Well, maybe I'm going partially insane.
It's a gut feeling.
Yeah, it's got a feeling.
I think it's just an X-Man.
Okie
I
doke.
think.
Let's find out.
Greg could pull
So
away.
I've got X-Man, both. All right, here we go. Just an
Yes.
X-Man.
Dang.
And is from what my cursory Google research told me, he has psionic powers. He's a telepath, and he has telekinetic powers as well. And I believe, Marvel nerds don't crucify me, but I believe he may be Professor X's son. So,
He also,
and is,
according to this picture, wears leather pants.
yes, very stretchy leather pants.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, I
Thanks for the
believe
play-by-play, Pat.
This is the content people want, okay?
Whoa.
I believe right now we are looking at a score of Chris 7, Pat 8, and Greg 1. So we have Chris and Greg all square and Pat up 1. Heading into hole 13, the game is winding down here. Let's find out. Hole 13, next one up, Archangel, and it is Pat's box.
Both.
Pat, Chris, Greg. Oh, the resounding both.
Both.
Okay, do you have a reason, or do you not want to say
'Cause
because
I
you're
think-
first up?
Just think they're both. I'm pretty sure I've seen both of these.
Okay, Chris, you're next.
I'm pretty sure it's both, because back when you were saying, or when we were doing Archon, I mistook Archon for Archangel. So, and I know for a fact there's an Innova disc. So,
Okay.
I would say both. Yeah, both for sure.
Greg?
I'm going to say both there, John Chosky.
Okay. Everybody is pretty sure that it's both, apparently. I thought this one would stump you guys. You're all right.
Yeah.
It is, in fact, both.
Yeah.
Archangel, the disc is a fairway driver, speed 8, glide 6, turn of -4, and fade of 1. So it's a very understable, glidey fairway driver. And Archangel, the X-Man, has the power of flight, super strength, and has some regenerative healing powers as well, according to, again, my cursory Google search. Don't crucify me. All right, so the score remains the same. It is all square, Chris and Greg, and Pat is up 1, heading into hole 14. Next one up is Bishop, Bishop. Pat, it's your tee.
Ooh. X-Man.
Only an X-Man?
X-Man only.
Okay. Greg.
Gonna say that is both.
Ooh. Reasoning? Or just another gut feeling?
Just no. This is all just straight from the gut, dude. I've watched so many spaghetti westerns recently that I'm just hip firing.
Okay. How about you, Chris?
I'm gonna say disc only just because I want to be different.
Ooh.
Okay.
And it's the only way I
right.
can make up a stroke on Pat.
I think this is our first. I think this is the first round.
Yeah.
Where we've had all three categories chosen. All right. It is just an X-Man. Bishop is just an X-Man.
Of course.
So that is a point for Patrick Powers. We are looking at a lead, well, not a lead change, but a growth in the lead. Bishop is he has the powers of energy absorption and I believe healing. Again, according to my cursory Google searching, don't crucify me. But regardless, it's just an X-Man.
Like all he has
the power of giant guns,
and not just a giant. We're not talking about
a burly
arms.
boy.
Yes,
he
absorbs the energy to fire them.
Cable in Deadpool 2 looked more like what Bishop looks like in this picture.
Right. I agree. Okay, so score heading into hole 15. Chris and Greg are going to need to play some catch up here. You only got 4 holes left. You guys are both down by 2. Chris and Greg are all square at 8, and Pat is in the lead with 10. Pat, it's your box. Gambit. Gambit. Gambit.
Both.
Okay. Any reasoning or just a gut?
I know. No, I'm in the lead. I can't speculate.
Okay. I was trying to divulge some information. Chris, you're
up. X-Man.
Okay. Greg?
X-Man.
One of my favorite X-Man.
All right, let's find out. And it's just an
Let's
X-Man.
go.
Just an X-Man. You couldn't write the script any better, folks. You couldn't write the script any better. He, according to Google, he is able to mentally create, control, and manipulate kinetic energy. And if you've watched any of the I know I watched the cartoons when I was a kid, and he would manipulate it into a card and would use a deck of cards as a weapon. So it was always one of my favorite X-Men. So the score heading into hole 16 is Chris and Greg still all square, but this time they're at 9. They've cut the lead down to 1. Pat's up 1 with 10. So we have 3 holes remaining. Hole 16 coming up. It's going to be Pat's box still. Wahoo.
No. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Wahoo, just a disc.
What?
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Greg?
Who would want to be named Wahoo? Just a disc.
Wahoo!
Yeah, I gotta agree with him. I'm gonna say just a disc as well.
Okay. All
If
right,
this
we're
is
going disc
both,
across the board.
I quit.
It's
Yeah.
just a disc. I was
Oof.
hoping. I was like inside. I was dying that I was hoping somebody would pick both, but no, it was just a disc. The unique thing about this is it floats. It's one of Innova's floating discs. They have a couple. I think they might have 3 molds
Dragon.
that float.
Gator.
But quiet you. We might use those later. But the Wahoo is a 12-speed, 6 glide, -2 turn, and a 2 fade. So it is a high-speed distance driver that I've never thrown. I don't even know if I've ever seen one, but the flight numbers seem good. So have any of the 3 of you ever thrown a disc that floats?
I had a gator that I borrowed at a course in Carolina with my brother, but I didn't really throw it. I like rented it like on a deposit and gave it back when we got back. Well, because they had like water. It was like a canal. It was Trophy Lakes, the place was called. It's super cool. They did like wakeboarding there around the disc golf course, and they on a pulley system. It was crazy, but I gave it back, so I never really threw it. It was like
the gator floats.
Yeah, the gator. Or maybe it was a dragon. Might have been the dragon.
I know the dragon floats. I know for a fact the dragon floats.
How did they get it to float?
All right, cool. I have no idea. I don't know.
Magic.
If you were a superhero named
Magic.
Wahoo, your power would be fun.
All right.
Yes.
So if
child-friendly
you out
X-Man.
there, if you know why they're able to float in water, let us know. Shoot us an email at xsteppodcast@gmail.com or hit us up on social media. We'd really like to know that one. All right. So we've got 2 holes left. Chris and Greg are all square. Pat's up 1. Tight game heading into the last 2 holes here. Hole 17. Pat's on the box. Colossus. Colossus. Colossus.
Okay, I know it's an X-Man,
Okay.
but is it a disc too?
That is, in fact, the question.
Let's go both. Let's just do it. Both. Let's throw both down there.
Okay. Greg?
I'm going to go with both as well. Fairly confident in that.
Okay. Chris?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that it's both as well.
Oh, my goodness. Let's find out. It's both.
Yes. All right. Holding the lead, baby.
The Colossus is a
I know.
distance
you really need
driver.
you to get one wrong.
14 speed, 5 glide, -1 turn, 3 fade. A very high speed driver. Never thrown this one either. And Colossus, the X-Man, is able to turn himself into steel. He's another one of my favorite X-Men from childhood. But yeah, he is the dude who turns himself into steel. So scoring, we have everybody's still the same because you guys picked the same answer across the board. So we've got 11 with Chris, we've got Pat with 12, and Greg with 11. So all square with Chris and Greg. Pat's up 1, heading into the final hole. Well, let's see what's going to happen. The drama is palpable. Here we go. Or the tension's palpable. I screwed it up. All right. Firestorm, Pat.
Well, I can't lose because I have the tiebreaker in my pocket, so that's cool.
We failed.
I can coast in. So we just did a both.
Oh my!
I don't know either on this, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say just X-Man. I don't know this one as a disc.
Chris?
Yeah, I'm fairly confident it's just an X-Man as well.
Triple X.
Now
baby,
keep in mind,
end it.
Keep in mind, guys. You guys are back 1. Like, I mean,
We are.
Well, what are we
also
gonna do?
down.
Pick the wrong answer and then he wins by 2? That's dumb.
hey.
I want to be different.
Right.
Good call,
Okay,
Chris.
Greg?
No, it's a triple Xer, dude. It's a triple Xer.
All right. Let's find out. You're all wrong. And
What?
thank me later.
No.
Well, I went either way. It's fine.
Either way, we would have lost, John.
Well, regardless,
this is rigged.
it is a 14 speed, 4 glide, -1 turn, and 3 fade. It's your stock 14 speed driver. That's been our this or that Disc or XMan. Pat coming away with the first one. We are going to try to keep a running total going through our episodes. So Pat takes the first round. Pat's up 1. Great job, fellas.